Good evening, folks. I'm your local journalist, Mr. Rogers for the United Eagle, and today we'll be going to a Native American reserve. We of the United Eagle were able to arrange a meeting with a very aggressive tribe, so we made sure to show respect and cause a conflict. No conflict, that is. A chief of a nearby tribe has allowed us to interview him, and for that we thank him. Mr. Santana of the Kiowa tribe. Good morning, Mr. Santana.
Good morning to you, Mr. Rogers.
Thank you for allowing us to interview you today. We will only take a short portion of your time.
It is all right, my friend. Just as long as you reveal the truth and respect our people.
Of course, sir. Now straight to the point. Question number 1. What tribe are you a part of, and what are the nearby tribes?
I am part of the Kiowa tribe. I am known as Santana and also as White Bear Person. We of the Kiowa tribe are proud hunter-gatherers and are nomadic people. However, we are not afraid to attack intruders, as we will make them regret their decision. The other tribes around us would be the Sioux, the Arapos, and the Comanche.
And your daily life, what is it like? Do you fish or just hunt all day?
Our daily life is very hard. We must survive off what nature has given us. The women of our village take care of children and cook, while the men will fight and hunt. We are nomads and will travel along with the buffalo and trade with neighboring tribes. We have befriended other tribes near us, such as the Apache, the Comanches, and the Southern Cheyenne, which has lessened the burden of our lives and caused better relations for us.
I see. And what would you say are the biggest problems in your life?
The biggest problems of my people would be survival. I am a great warrior and have fought many battles, many against the white men who have slaughtered many of the buffalo for sport and left us very little to survive on. Along with the killing of the buffalo, they have disrespected us and continue to encroach our territory. Thus we are in constant battle, and all their treaties have failed us.
Oh, I see. But, next question. How important are the buffalo of your people's lives?
Buffalo are one of the most crucial aspects of our lives. When we kill a buffalo, we will use every part of it. The skin, the bones, the pelt. Our homes, our warm clothes, and our tools, they are all derived from the mighty buffalo. But when the white men came here, they started to slaughter them, all the buffaloes by the thousands, and damaged the lives of many tribes around. We are all dependent on the buffalo, and were saddened by the many of them that were lost. It has affected nature and us. We have tried our best to preserve the herds, but so many have died, and soon they will all die out.
Oh dear. That does beg another question. Do you find yourself in conflict often?
Sadly, yes. I can often be found in battle with the white men, opposing tribes, and intruders. As a warrior and chief of the Kiowa, I must display our courage and pride, fighting until the end. We may find ourselves sometimes in deep trouble. However, nowadays we have made alliances with other tribes who were once our enemies. Sometimes we hunt together or raid against white villages.
And that's all the questions we have for you today, Mr. Santana. Thank you very much for allowing us to interview you and about your people today. Now it's time for us to go. We will have to inform the people of what we have learned here today. This is a special announcement. We have been told that we will be providing with an additional interview today. This time will be a local homesteader. This homesteader has agreed to give us a quick interview, so we shall be brief. Now for question 1. Why did you choose to relocate to these Great Plains?
The main reason I moved down here would be because of the land potential money making. The government created a law called the Homestead Act, which states that we will get about 160 acres of land if we live out here for 5 years. Doesn't sound like a bad deal for me. I get land, I get crops, and I make money.
Aha. And is this life of a homesteader, what was it like?
To be truthful, the life of us homesteaders, it's hard, but it's honest work. I had to move my whole family out west, plant acres of crops, and solve my own problems. Beside the physical labor, other problems I sometimes encounter are with the natives or the weather. Luckily, I brought my tools with me, and they helped me get around and repair their house and whatnot.
And what types of problems do you face with the native tribes in this environment?
Oh yeah, we get attacked by some of the real hostile tribes like the Comanches or the Kiowa. Those tribes are real frightening. They killed my friend Tom. They killed him one time. They also killed his whole family. I'm kind of sorry.
Jeez.
Luckily, be extra friendly to my friend Mr. Santana.
Oh, so you've met Mr. Santana. He was such a nice fellow. He allowed us to do an interview back and promised not to attack me.
Yeah, he's a real nice guy. He told me how to deal with the weather and some of the bugs like locusts. Before I had trouble getting water, food, and building materials, I sort of struggled surviving because the land is so harsh and you know what? I didn't know what to do.
Also, how would you say that the railroad, how has it affected your life?
Definitely, the railroad is a lifesaver. The railroad is how me and my family moved here. My friend Tom, bless his heart, he told me that his family had to get here all by wagon. I can't imagine going that whole journey, even across the Mississippi River, in a wagon. Imagine that. But yeah, the railroad has helped out tremendously. It brings in certain materials when I need them, and sometimes I have family come along that thing and ride that all the way here. Now, since you came out here to visit little old me, how would you like a drink, Mr. Rogers? They have this new drink called iced tea around the Mississippi. Would you like some?
Iced tea. Sounds delicious. I would love to try some.
Here you go, sir.
That is great. Alright, so that's how we'll conclude our interview today. And we wish all of you a fantastic day.
Beep, 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 beep.
We have to regret to inform you, the people, that Mr. Santana has been executed in 1878 for the manslaughter and the attack on the American citizens.